Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. My week was so long this week just because work, and obviously we had a meeting on Sunday, so that made this week like extra super long. My GoPro just died. Didn't know it needed to be charged. I forget that I need to charge that thing, so making my video here. So I reread. This is the book that I'm currently reading right now. It's a good book. It was recommended by our marriage counselor, and I'm reading it now. And I went back and reread the part that I wanted to talk about on Wednesday, and went over that a little bit and understood what I wanted to talk about. So I'll read you a little bit of what I was reading, and then I'll go over a little about. So the part that I was reading under, it's called How to Understand and Meet Your Wife's Needs. It says, so it talks about obviously like how to meet their needs and stuff. And then he was using the idea of buying a car. You take the time to buy a car and pick out the best one. It says, most people prepare for marriage like a teenager shopping for his or her first car. Teenagers look first for exterior and other immediate qualities, showing little concern about the long-term maintenance rather than asking about important things such as mileage and resale value. They are preoccupied with speed and flashy accessories. Marriage is often approached the same way. So when people get married, they usually haven't prepared themselves for the expense and maintenance aspect of the relationship. It says, after our daughter had her first car for about a month, something went wrong. She immediately asked us with a perplexed look on her face, what are we going to do about this? We smiled and said, honey, it's your car. What are you going to do about it? Although we knew we would help her get the car fixed, we were trying to bring a little reality into her thinking. She had experienced the fun of the car. Now it was time to take responsibility for keeping it operable and in good shape. And then it says, immaturity causes us to enjoy the pleasure of something without assuming responsibility for it. It is even more immature to get rid of something or reject it simply because it needs maintenance or has broken down. Anyone who drives a car or owns a home realizes you cannot sell your car or move every time you have a problem. We learn to be responsible for the maintenance if we are going to use and enjoy material possessions. Likewise, the answer for marriage problems is not to reject your spouse or get a new one. The answer is to assume responsibility for fixing any problems. If we take our God-given responsibilities to provide for our partner's needs and maintain our relationship properly, there will be few, if any, serious problems to face in our marriages. So, not just for marriages. Obviously, if you're in a relationship and marriage is your goal, then yes, that still applies. But just in relationships in general, I was reading that, and it's so true today, in today's day and age, that people literally just look at the outside and look at the physical features that people have, and that's what they go for. And then either it becomes something or it doesn't, and it's just a fling, or it does become something, but then it becomes harder, and relationship problems come up. But you've got to figure out what you want in a relationship with somebody if you're trying to start something before it gets physical or whatever. But you've got to look past the physical parts and just the outward appearance before you really get deep with someone. Get to know somebody first before you really decide if this is something for you or not. But that's what a lot of people just do nowadays. They go from person to person. They end up either hurting themselves or other people because they don't, one, want commitment, and two, they don't want the maintenance, the hard part of the relationship that comes with it. But that stuff is just obviously part of a relationship, and it comes with it. But every day, if you guys work together, then it's gonna be, it's gonna be better in the end for both of you. But you have to find that person. But don't go buying a bunch of different cars, hoping to find the best one for you. Just wait for the best car to come to you, for the best person to come to you, because that's like the best thing. Obviously, you're gonna be looking at people, or if you're single and all of that, you're gonna be looking or trying to find somebody. But don't really look. Don't go try a bunch of different cars. Don't go do all this and that. Just sit back, do your thing, trust God, and He'll send your person to you. He's got a person in mind for you. So just do what you need to do on your part, and your person or your car will come and find you. So anyways, hopefully this video gets uploaded today. It's on my phone, so I gotta figure out how to do this now. But everybody have a good Friday, have a safe weekend, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Alright, bye.